Do you need help? Hey folks, Tyler Denton with Arkansas Pondstockers. We're finally back with another pond stocking video. We're at the beautiful Midway RV Resort in Fairdealing, Missouri. Let's get right to it. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us once again on the Arkansas Pondstockers YouTube channel for another stocking video. Today we're working with a beautiful 5-acre pond that's been reworked recently, and we're stocking it with a fresh start of forage species. This includes bluegill, redear sunfish, fathead minnows, and perhaps most importantly, a strong number of grass carp to tackle a very sudden and serious vegetation issues I'm sure you can see from the video here. Along the shoreline, there's an overgrowth of water primrose, but the bigger concern is a heavy outbreak of naiad that's managed to cover nearly every inch of open water it can reach. It's very tender, which tells me this is grass carp lunch. And a lot of this algae is getting caught up in here too because it's keeping circulation from happening in the pond's water. But we do what we do and we get it right. Grass carp will have this beat back in no time. I am kind of wondering though why this fountain isn't on. It seems like it would help with circulation quite a bit. Well, there's obviously something already in here. I came in under the impression that this pond was fairly empty, but you know, maybe nothing more than bait fish, but I'm seeing some bigger swirls in here. Of course, you know, when you say there's an empty pond, it's never an empty pond for long. Nature finds a way. All right, I'm gonna go measure the water temp. Oh. Yeah, we might have picked an absolutely terrible spot to do this.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I would say abandon ship there.
Yeah.
What we got?
84, 82 and a half.
Do you need help?
Luckily I didn't get too far.
You'd be the first person to ever fall in the pond
Right.
on a video.
Yeah, hey, we need the content, don't we?
We do. I mean, get to jumping. That's awesome.
That's a flag. That muck.
Oh yeah, that is some straight muck. Yeah, you know, if you're out here by yourself, you remember when we were kids, we were always afraid of quicksand?
Oh yeah, yeah. And where's all the quicksand?
I thought quicksand was going to be a bigger deal in my life than it actually was, but
not till I started stocking ponds.
we usually pump pond water into the tanks to acclimate the fish, but we decided against it. I don't know if the other ponds have this naiad in it or not, so I don't know if we ought to be using this thing, to be honest.
Yeah, we'll do it by buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely don't want that stuff getting in the other ones.
No, I don't want to spread. We're going to go ahead and stock this the old-fashioned way with buckets and just acclimate it in the water because, you know, there's naiad and a couple other things in here that I don't want to spread to the other ponds in this area if it's not already in it. So we're going to do the safe thing and just do it by hand and keep everything isolated. When we're stocking multiple ponds, we dip and hand count to make sure we're accurate with our numbers. But if the entire tank is going into the pond and it's pre-weighed, then it makes things much simpler. And then we acclimate the fish. You've heard me talk about this a million times before if you've seen my videos, but we make sure that the fish come up to temperature slowly and get used to the water conditions before we release them. All right, so this is a redear sunfish. It's got that telltale red dot. You can kind of see it right there. There are other sunfish that have that red dot, but for most of y'all, this is going to be the sign. The other is the patterns and the coloring, but yep, here's your redear. When we're down to the last few in the tank, we pull the plug to get the stragglers. You always check when you're stocking. We have a ride-along, and he's got to go. We did not order catfish.
They're feisty.
While we were stocking, some of the resort staff came by and we gained some even further insight into the pond. And you got a bunch of mucky water, so you can't see in the bucket, but
oh yeah,
a lot of mirror grass carp.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna help clean up all this water primrose and some kind of naiad y'all got in here.
He's got a guy that's going to come in here. He's got one of them deals that clean all the vegetation out.
Oh, he's gonna mechanically remove some of this, yeah.
Yep.
I would be careful with that, just because we're putting grass carp in now. You don't want to take out too much.
A lot of these shoreline weeds, you know, you kind of need to have. They help filter the water and give the habitat.
Exactly. A lot of people try to balance between a pretty pond and a healthy pond, and you know, sometimes that ain't the same thing.
I figure we'll leave it in the deeper parts and get rid of it all in the. It's really bad in the warm water and the shallow. That's where it really takes off. That stuff, even the overflow, when it went through those 3 culverts over there in the ditch,
Right.
it was growing in that ditch just solid.
It spreads so fast it don't matter.
I mean, like overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff's crazy. I know that brittle naiad is like they really started identifying it as a problem in the 90s.
Really?
And yeah, it's just kind of spread like wildfire. You know, you don't think about that stuff when it's like, oh, I got this, you know, fun little aquarium. I'm gonna put some neat plants in it. What happens afterwards? But these grass carp are gonna have plenty to eat. This, you know, this naiad is soft enough that they're just gonna chew through it like crazy. You know, the primrose will probably be the next thing that they eat. And then I don't know what else you got in here, but all the woody stuff, it's not really their favorite. Does that fountain not work out there?
Yeah, but it's on comes on at night with the light. We're gonna get another one too, but yeah, it comes on, stays on all night.
Right.
That helps a little bit.
If this pond ever turns over again, you got to start over. If you muck it out, man, I think it'll do a lot better.
Yeah, he put a ton of catfish in here early in late spring too. Some of them. What was the biggest one, Steve?
I think it was 60 pounds, wasn't it?
Put a 60-pounder in here. And with that mystery solved, that's why I was seeing those big swirls earlier. The last thing on our stocking list is fathead minnows. It can be a bit of a dance because there are hundreds in every single bucket, and you cannot go too fast or you risk shocking them, and you can't go too slow because they'll run out of oxygen. And they're also not very bright, so sometimes you run into some weird problems. This vegetation is so backed up that these fatheads aren't really getting a chance to work their way out into the middle. We're packing up right now. We're gonna go move to the next 3 ponds, and I'll try to get some underwater shots there. And man, let me tell you what, I got a dandy of an underwater shot. Probably the best I've ever done. Oh, this is gonna be golden. Y'all, this is gonna be awesome. The rest of the trip was pretty uneventful, so I won't waste y'all's time with it. We figured out that Aunt Haley thinks she's the cheetah and that Uncle Wade has mad bucket skills, but I think this is a good place to wrap it up, so we'll leave it right here. If you got a pond like this one and you want to get it stocked, our fall season is in full swing. Just give us a shout. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's been fun making these videos. Always looking forward to them, and hope y'all enjoyed them, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey, real quick too, one of the winners of the hat giveaway in the previous video did not claim the hat ever, so I'm going to give it to Western Kentucky Outdoors. You've been there for every single one of our videos, and I really appreciate you, so give us your information and I'll get the hat mailed out to you.